Okay, Taurus. This is a general reading for the sign of Taurus. If you have Taurus anywhere in your birth chart, please know that there is a message in this reading for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, I did want to talk a little bit about how these readings are designed to work. These readings are really designed to look and focus on you and the core of your being and what we can do to stay true to our life's mission, our soul's purpose. You don't need me, you don't need anyone to tell you what is going bad in your life or what is going good in your life. You know that. And we may briefly touch on that and touch on what you can do to have a situation work out better in your favor. But we are not about passing on bad karma or bad energy, and only focus on ways to help on our life's mission, our soul's purpose, and what we can do or experience to make that happen. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, this month, the first quarter moon moves through Sagittarius. As that moon moves through Sagittarius, we may find our needs shifting towards maybe needing to have a goal or have a mission or even searching for meaning in life. Even if we are facing troubles, we will find ourselves being a little more positive and a little more optimistic. That, Taurus, that is Spirit. And Spirit is giving us the encouragement that we need to find or to stay on our soul's path, our life's purpose, our life's mission. And look at this. We have the Five of Cups as the foundation, the basis of this reading. And when we see the Five of Cups, we see someone that is really stuck, are really focused on the past. They are so focused on the past that they can't see the present. They can't see the gifts that are available to them at this time. Let's see how these cards play into that. Let's see how the rest of your reading goes here, Taurus. And you start off with this beautiful Queen of Wands and this King of Pentacles and the Lover's card. You have some beautiful cards here in your professional life, in your public life, in your work life, in your career, in your education. And I see that you're wanting to change things for the better. You're wanting to change things for the better, and you're wanting to create abundance in your professional life, in your public life. You're wanting to create that. And you've been waiting for an opportunity, but you're not wanting to wait for this opportunity any longer. You're done waiting. You're done waiting, and you want to create. And you want to go onward and upward and to create the life you want. You're not seeing the details. You're not seeing the opportunity. So I see you are ready, and you do want to make a change. There's a fire in you. You're wanting to make a change. You're wanting to bring in abundance. And you're wanting to move onward and upward. And you do have the fire to create the life that you want. But you're not seeing, you're not looking, you're not seeing. It's in the details. It's in the details here for you, Taurus. You're looking at the past. You're focusing on the past. The past has a hold on you, and that past is keeping you blind to the present, to the future that you would like to build. That's this Two of Cups here. That's that Two of Cups. That Three of Cups, that's spilt. That's gone. There's no going back. There's no value in looking at that. There's no value in being focused on that. You just need to turn, take the blindfold off and turn to the present. And look, you have that beautiful Chariot card right underneath it there. And so, do you see? Okay, so let's try to play this out. When we're looking at these cards, this is what you're wanting to create. This is what your fire, your motivation, that's here for you. But you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. You have the blindfold off, or you have the blindfold on. Take the blindfold off and turn for the movement. See how we have that beautiful movement card there? Have that beautiful movement. Chariot is about movement. Chariot is about movement. It's about conquering. It's about victory. And it's there for you, but it's hidden because we're focused on the past. You take that blindfold off. Focus on the present. Focus on the Two Cups that you have. And it will bring you in the peace that you are looking for. Focus, look at the facts. Look at the details. Pay close attention to the details and fight. Insecurities, the insecurities that you are having, fight them with the facts. And so many times when the past is holding us hostage, it's holding us hostage with insecurities. And those insecurities often are being held in place by half-truths or incomplete truths. Spirit is asking you to fight those insecurities with the facts. And many times the facts are, you know how far you have come. You know what you have invested. You know what you are capable of. You know what your strong suits are and you know what are not. Focus in on what you know. Focus in on what you have. And use what you know, what you have, to fight those insecurities, those past mistakes. We all have made past mistakes. We all have made past mistakes. And those past mistakes is how we learn. And when we know better, we do better. And so you can say, well, maybe I've done that in the past, but that's not who I am today. That's not the decision. That is not the choice that I will make today. Today, I will make the choice for better. Out of the past, into the present, for a beautiful future. Let's see what we have going on in our home life there, Taurus. You do have that strong desire for change. And you're meeting resistance. And here I see you looking back at the past some more. You do have it within yourself to achieve the desired changes that you're wanting to make. You do have it within yourself, Taurus. And while those around you, while you may not feel that those around you are being supportive of the change that you are wanting to make, or they're being resistant to the changes that you would like to make, it's not that they're resistant to it. It's just that they don't have the same desires as you do. And we each are individuals in our own right, and we each have different desires and different wants that motivate us. And perhaps you have people, or you have someone in your life that just has a different desired outcome, a different desired future. And we waste a lot of energy. I think that is why we have this Nine of Wands here, is that you have been putting a lot of your time and a lot of your energy into other people, into other things, in trying to convince someone to have the same desires as you, in trying to convince somebody to have the same wants as you. And that is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We each have our own life's path. We each have our own life's journey. And it's up to each of us as individuals to stay true and authentic to ourselves, and authentic to our own life's path, our own life's mission. And by trying to impose habits and tasks and desires, or even our way of living onto others, it is just a waste of energy. It is a waste of valuable resources. And so I see here that maybe you've been misplacing your resources here, Taurus. And that is what is causing you the heartache. That is what's causing you the stress. That is what's causing you the tiredness. Again, looking back at the past. Looking back at the past and being stuck in the past, and being maybe stuck in old wants and old desires. Maybe when you and this person first came together, you did have the same wants, you did have the same desires. But now your path, your desires are leading you into a different direction. Leading you into a different direction. And Taurus, September 23rd brings in the fall equinox. And when that fall equinox comes in, it also brings in intense energy. And with that intense energy, we come out wanting to break free of the old and start something new, or we're motivated to make changes. And so many times I'll provide information, and I'll provide information in advance. And by providing that information in advance, it gives you the opportunity to kind of plan on how you're going to set things in motion, or how we're going to set things in motion. And so your present may be that you're meeting this resistance, and you've been meeting this resistance because those in your home life, those that are closest to you, are having a different desired outcome as you, or that you have taken on new life's mission, or they have taken on a new life's mission, and there's been that resistance, there's been that force here. But Taurus, by you knowing that September 23rd is going to bring in the fall equinox, and that the fall equinox is going to bring in that intense energy, you can plan now how you would like to use that energy. You can plan now and come up with a game plan so that when the fall equinox comes in, you can use that energy to help shift you, and guide you, and use that to ground you in the present. By grounding yourself in the present and using the present to guide you into a more abundant, more authentic to you future. That is, take this time, Taurus, to plan for yourself and be true to yourself. You know, there's many friendships and many relationships where maybe one person is moving off on this direction, and maybe one person is moving off on this direction, like let's say careers. Okay, Spirit, help me. There are many successful friendships, many successful families, many successful relationships where each person is being genuine to their own life's mission, their own life's calling. We don't necessarily need to be tied together at the hip. We don't necessarily need to be doing the exact same thing that the other people around us are doing. We can live a life that is genuine to ourselves and still incorporate other people into our lives. And sometimes it does come to agree to disagree. Many times you'll have you'll have a Republican and a Democrat it is very possible for a Republican and a Democrat to be friends. It is very possible and very plausible for a Republican and a Democrat to be married to each other or in a committed relationship to each other. And as long as each person is being true to themselves and being open to the other person's journey, it can work. But we got to let that go on trying to force or impose our thoughts and our beliefs on another person. Final thoughts, final messages. And I love that you have the star card here. You have some beautiful star cards. You have some beautiful cards here for your final messages, Taurus. Look at this. You have the star card. You have the sun card. You have the Nine of Pentacles. And you also have the Ace of Pentacles. And this Ace of Pentacles is telling me that you will and are and can find your life's purpose, your soul's mission. And by letting that past go and by letting preconceived notions going and connecting with your inner wisdom. That star card, if we look at that star card, she is practicing alchemy. She has one foot in the spiritual and she has the other foot in the physical. And she is balancing the spiritual and the physical. She is balancing. She is doing that. And you can do that. And when you do that, when you leave the past behind you and let it go and not impose or be in an opposing situation, when you let that go, the sun will come out, the sun will shine, and you will achieve the Nine of Pentacles. And I think when I'm looking at this Nine of Pentacles, I always think about manifestation. I always think about manifestation when I see this Nine of Pentacles here, Taurus. And you can manifest. And so I think when we're manifesting, one of the first things that we do when we're trying to manifest is that we're very forceful. That we have this thought, we have this idea, that we have that, and we become very forceful when we're trying to manifest. A trick to manifesting is to set your intention, set your energy, set the vibration, and let it go. Just blow it into the wind, and to let Spirit bring it back to you. And I think that throughout this reading, Taurus, that is what Spirit has been asking you, is to let go, to blow it into the wind, so to speak, and trust Spirit to bring it in for you. And when you're able to reach that level of trust and just know that it is there for you, and whatever is meant for you will find its way to you, that is when you will achieve the Ace of Pentacles and receive the gift that the universe is wanting to bring in for you. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. You have a blessed week.